Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Last time on our adventure, we were given yet another prophecy by another mysterious stranger. How odd. And we ended up finding ourselves right outside the town of... I've got the note for this, hold on. Treehold Fortress. Well, let's see what happens next.
You were invited in through the gate entrance into this lovely fort that you see here, surrounded by woods. You are coming in through gate number 1, which is at the bottom of your screen.
My ears are covering it.
We're coming in. Okay, everyone. You have to go through Nightwolf's one ear and come out the other to get inside. Please roll through the your brain travel.
Would you be able to, zoom in a little?
I could see.
And zoom in and pan up. There we go.
Yay.
Huzzah.
I wonder if I could change this. There we go. It's a little bigger.
There we go. Perfect.
How's that look on the big screen?
Yes, I can read it.
people can
Village
skip.
Gate of Watchtower. Haha. All right. So yeah, we ended up coming here at night, and I'm assuming there's the inn that we can go to.
There is a inn that you can go to. It is not listed on here, but on that list, but it is...
The witch's house, of course.
Well, you think that might be a good place to maybe take the raccoon friend to see if you could get him some help. Yes, there is an inn here. It's called Root Inn, and that would be located, we're going to say right next to number 4.
I think we should rest for the night, because it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You go in. You go in.
Mm-hmm.
Place is actually a little bigger than it seems from the outside.
Magic.
Yeah. There actually seems to be a second floor, and there seems to be a big bar, big seating area. There's a hearth there. It's empty right now, besides this small gnomish lady. She is dressed in regular clothing that you'd wear for cleaning around the counters and stuff. She has her hair back in a bandana. Just the typical, I don't want to dirty my nice things kind of outfit.
Yes, okay. So I guess we'll go up to her and ask if she has some rooms available.
Yes, I do. How many rooms would you like?
How much does it cost per room?
Well, it only costs 5 copper apiece.
Sure. Xenon will look toward Owen and Gideon. Since Mr. Raccoon is currently unconscious, he's gonna ask, do you guys want to share a room? It cuts on costs, but if you want privacy, I could pay for all of us. It's no big deal.
Your room is fine with me.
I'm no stranger to sleeping in a tent with a couple other individuals, so...
All right, then.
So you're looking for the bro suite?
If that's what it's called, sure. Why is it called the bro suite?
Because bros usually show up and they like partying, so that's where we give them so they get drunk together.
Well, all right. How much does that one cost?
That one's only 10 copper.
Oh, okay. So it's still a deal. All right, thank you. Xenon will pay 10 copper.
Okay. Here's your keys. Breakfast is served from dawn until about an hour later, and it is included in the room.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So Xenon will take the key. Wait, what room is it?
It is room 35.
Xenon will, because he is carrying the poor unconscious raccoon, will immediately go up to room 35. Is anyone following him?
Yeah.
Okay. Xenon opens the door to room 35.
It's sort of a duplicate of the foyer with the seating area, the fireplace, but it has a series of about 6 bunk beds around the outside.
This place looks overly fancy for what I was expecting. Xenon will place the raccoon on a bed.
It flops over onto its belly.
So are we wanting to sleep or discuss what just happened?
Well, I feel it would be good to discuss, but I'd say let's
We
give
can
ourselves a
rest.
little time to decompress after that, because that was admittedly a lot more than I wanted.
That would be very good for us to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Xenon will probably go and bathe. I'm assuming there's a wash tub, or maybe there's a magical shower somehow. They have shower implements somehow.
Do you start searching around the room and you find the door in the wall?
Sure. Let's do that.
You find an indoor magical bathroom.
How magical is it?
It looks like they got running water, and
Beautiful.
it looks like you don't have to go to the outhouse to relieve yourself.
So Xenon's gonna bathe for now. What are you guys gonna do?
Owen
Gideon is-
will. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Owen will go and. You said there was just one bed.
No,
There's
there's six
Okay.
bunk beds.
He will plop down on one of them and just sort of. This is too much. Too much. He's like tired and exhausted.
You want to level in exhaustion?
No, he's mentally exhausted. Jeez.
Tired. So you want mentally exhausted. Okay.
Gideon is immediately just old man sleeping. You know, the kind where like he sits down and it looks like he's gonna be like ready for like something for the night, and he immediately just like passes out and is doing the loud like, snoring
Right in front of the fireplace, blade leg, you know.
right in front of the fireplace.
Grandpa
If
vibes.
somebody tries to wake, he'll go, "I'm not sleeping," and then like pass right back out.
Why do they do that? Like,
I
I
don't
still don't
know.
get it. It's like you wake someone up that's like usually older, and they're like, "I wasn't asleep," and it's like, "But you were. I was just resting my eyes, but you weren't."
The moment anybody in my family hit 50, it immediately just became like that.
It's already it already affects me.
Oh no. No, it's
Yeah.
happening to you early, Tolf. No.
Yep. So
Whoa.
how long are you in the bathtub?
I don't know why you sounded so muffled right there. I'd probably say enough to get rid of all the salt water feel.
Would you say an hour and a half? Are you really just enjoying it, soaking it in?
In real life, I'm not one to take long baths. I enjoy like Epsom salt and whatnot, and it's very soothing, but for the most part, 30 minutes is about the max I could handle, so I'll say that for Xenon. 30 minutes!
You come out and find the other two passed out.
How about the raccoon?
The raccoon is still laying where you left it.
Well, I suppose this is one of those times where it doesn't hurt to be unable to sleep, but okay. I think I should probably just rest for the night as well if they're just asleep.
Okay. You lay down.
On the bed with the raccoon just to make sure, like, when he wakes up, if he's still okay.
You don't lay there very long when suddenly this horrific alarm just seems to echo through the building.
Oh, that's loud.
So I would put it along the lines of a tornado siren.
Is there any voice that comes with it?
No. But it doesn't seem to be stopping.
And it's throughout the entire building. Like, if I open the door, I'll hear it in the halls.
Yes.
Do I see anyone else doing anything?
No, because no one's really here. But you do open the window and you do see outside and you hear it outside, you see it, and that people are running around. Like they're running to strategic positions.
They're what positions?
Strategic.
Oh, okay. It cut off. For some reason, your S's are non-existent, so it said strategic. At least that's what I heard. Strategic. Got it.
Strategic, yes.
Okay. So, strategic positions, do I see anything showing up?
No, not off the hand.
What is causing your mic to get a little muffled? Are you, like, touching your headphones or something?
Nope. I don't know what's up.
Okay. Well, we'll just continue then.
It's probably my voice. Do the others wake up? Do you wake them up?
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's something that we can deal with since there's, like, strategic stuff. Xenon's just going to watch, and if he sees danger that they have to get away from, he will move. But he does kind of do the smart thing and make sure all the lights are dimmed. He closes the curtains that he can and just peeks through some of them.
Okay, you can see that the front gate is open, and soon within 10 minutes, people are starting to pour in through the gate. They seem to be the more healthier people. They will have some goods with them, but they're mostly women and children and some men, but they're trying to rush into the fort.
Interesting. So that means that they must have been attacked.
You could go investigate.
I suppose Xenon will do that. He will make sure to lock the door so that no one can get in and it's just his friends being safe and sleeping. And then he'll try and peek outside.
You will find that there is actually a guard standing outside the hotel. Oh, well, the inn.
Well, I will ask the guard, I'm new here. What's going on?
Oh, there's been an attack out there. They are calling for everyone to hurry in and shelter in place.
Ah, okay, so I should just head back into my room then, I take it.
That, or we might need some reinforcements, who knows. But we will do our best to keep people safe.
Okay, I don't know what more I can do, but I'll see if my friends can help. And Xenon will head back in, and then he will hunker down, lock the door, and just kind of watch over his allies.
You watch over your allies. You watch also out the window as you see, probably after 20 minutes, the people coming in seem to be more injured. Like some have cuts, some have torn clothes, some people are helping people that are sort of like hobbling.
Now this looks like it could be a little more dangerous. So now Xenon will try and wake up Gideon and Owen, like very gently.
Give me a Constitution save, both of you.
A 20, but not that.
Oh, he's out.
Owen's
11.
gone.
11.
Gideon, you wake up a second, but you fall back asleep almost immediately.
Playing that old man thing. Like, oh, I wasn't sleeping.
You want to try again? You almost got one.
Xenon will do non-damaging damage and just slap Gideon awake.
Oh, Gideon is waking up.
What? What?
It seems like there's an incident that's going on. People are coming into this fort area that we're now in. I don't know if you had the strength to help them out or not.
Well, sure. Sure, I could help. Are they like moving some furniture or something? I don't.
I think it might be more than that. If I had a hunch, these people were attacked by the dragon that attacked us.
Ah, that's not good.
Yes, you wouldn't happen to know any first aid or anything, because it looks like there might be some injured people.
He's looking at his character sheet.
It's just like he pauses, and there's like this little window that appears in front of him, and he's like,
Time has stopped all around him.
It like appears in front of like a sci-fi movie.
Mm-hmm.
Screen is like, I'm a proficient in medicine.
If you're not proficient, please hit download.
Yeah, I need the DLC for that.
So, are you proficient? Do you have any skills in that?
I have a +2, but I'm not proficient.
Xenon will go over to Owen and try and wake Owen up again.
Roll me a Constitution, please.
20 again. Rolled the same 15.
Oh my word!
He's like,
You're
leave me.
You're gonna need some water with him.
Well, no. Here's the next method: non-damaging damage, slap to the face.
You are wakened up.
Fireball. I don't have that spell yet.
Owen, wake up.
What?
There might be a bit of an incident. There's people who are apparently coming into this entire fortress for shelter, and I was wondering, do you happen to know any healing magics? Because you're all magical.
I usually cause damage. I don't fix damage.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me know. If you want to help, you can. I probably will. But if you wanted to rest, you can do that too. Because I understand it's been pretty hard for, well, all of us. But I just want to make sure everyone's okay. You
Owen
all
would do
slept
Owen would do the whole thing where he's like, "Oh, fine, I'm getting up."
Xenon will kind of just wait at the door then for everyone, see if they're ready to move.
An hour later,
Maybe the our friend there would know some healing magic.
Like, out of character, he's an arcane trickster rogue, isn't he?
you're not sure.
Fair enough.
Out of character, he tried to cast polymorph, I think.
No, he was the one hit with polymorph.
Remember,
Okay,
it was
well, I
that
didn't-
it was that one
thought it was
hero that was like,
reflected.
"You are no longer a dragon. You are a trash panda," and then it reflected off and hit
Yeah.
our
So
raccoon
I
friend.
thought if he attempted to cast it,
No, he did some sort of weird thing where he caused the dragon's hands to get stuck to the mast of the ship. Well, I guess Xenon will try and wake him. He's not going to try and slap him because this thing's tiny right now. So he's going to try and wake him up.
He sort of rolls over, chitters, looks at you with these big, sorrowful eyes, the kind that you just want to make you pick up the animal and carry it around like your child.
Oh. He will say, you wouldn't happen to know any healing magic, would you? If not, you can go back to sleep. You've had a rough time.
He boops your nose with the claw and chitters something.
Was that a yes? I'm assuming you can nod your head.
He gives you a thumbs up because he has thumbs.
Oh, okay. Well, there may be an incident. I don't know how all three of you managed to sleep through that alarm, but apparently people are taking shelter in here. There's some injured people outside, and they might need some reinforcements. And I know we just got here, and we're all extremely exhausted, but we might not be able to stay here if things get worse, so we should probably go help.
He gives you thumbs up again.
I can carry you as well, and you'll just lift up the raccoon without waiting.
He sort of looks surprised and not knowing if he should accept this or not. And then he sort of just goes with it.
He's my friend now. We're having soft tacos later. I guess we will head out of the room, obviously lock the door and everything, make sure that it's secured because it does probably have a little bit of our stuff in that we don't need for immediate combat.
So yes, as you get out there, you start to see the injuredness of people start to meander through. There is people that are calling out for others. There are people with tourniquet legs or tourniquet arms, like something's ripped off a body part. It's dark and gruesome, you could say. They're as you catch some of this stuff only being reflected in the light of the torches that they're carrying.
Am I able to ask any one of them who's not in too much shock what's happened?
Oh yes, you could ask away.
Someone who looks like they're well on their feet, I will go to them and say, "What happened? What happened?"
Suddenly the person grabs your shirt by the collar.
Everyone's grabbing my shirt by the collars. Why?
He is staring at you with that intently mad look on it, not angry, but going crazy look on the face.
Well, he's in shock.
It was the squirrels. They came out of nowhere. They all just started attacking.
How big are these squirrels?
Like 6 inches.
Oh.
They're normal squirrels. They were like, but they just something was dripping from their mouths. Their eyes just were like devoured your soul. The chitters, they sounded so demonic and chanting. It just was. He just seems to just faint right there thinking about this.
Xenon will make sure that he faints carefully and will then gently put him off to the side. Make sure he doesn't get trampled.
did I hear him right?
I think so.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't thinking of yeah, that's kind of weird.
I'm guessing you guys were at gate 1, right?
Yeah,
Around there, yeah.
Okay, so you do realize that they got this gate over here closed, just so you know. And they are starting to close gate 1.
Okay, well, we are still inside the vicinity, I suppose. So we're
Yep. Just as you hear people scream coming from the other gate. They're like, "It's coming! It's coming! Quick, close the gates!"
It? So it's an it now. It's not they.
You're not fully sure, but as the guards look like they're closing the gate, they seem to be having trouble. The gate seems to be jamming.
Oh, for the love of. Is Xenon able to help pull down the gate from below?
Well, you're all the way over here.
Ah, fair
So
enough.
you have to make it through the difficult terrain of people to get over there.
I assume that it would actually just take a lot of effort to stay in place at this point, while also holding a mini raccoon.
Are you wanting to get over there?
I mean, that gate needs to go down, it seems. It's jammed.
I just wanted to make sure. Gideon places his hand and casts Misty Step because he's,
So how far does Misty Step work?
I believe, 120 feet.
Are you able to zoom in more? Again, I think my ear's
let
blocking
me-
stuff.
Let me look.
Oh,
Misty Step.
let's-
I'll get the exact quote here.
I think it's 6.
I'm sorry. You can teleport up to 30 feet.
okay, you are definitely not going to reach that because this place is 360 feet long.
Would I be able to? Because I assume the people are coming out at like a funnel shape.
They're coming both ways. They're sort of coming from gate 1, gate A, and from gate B. But gate B is closed now, so they're not funneling in that much.
Then I
that
guess Gideon will use the 30 feet of teleportation to get him out or get them out of the crowd. Not necessarily like to the gate, but more of just like,
Like
You know,
over here.
yeah, to like run through and then, be
Oh,
able to
Hey,
beeline.
you-
how many people
okay.
does Misty Step affect?
Well, it affects more than one. I'm bringing all of you with me.
Let's see, Misty Step, 1 bonus action. It only says you. So you're just like, hold on, I'll bring you with me. And then you just teleport 30 feet away. Just like, wow,
That seems-
thanks.
That's very character, so I'm okay with that. I'll help you. It's just like Gideon just appears on the roof of a house 30 feet away, like, oh, dang it.
Wrong spell again. I'm doing that in Xenon's voice. Whoops. So that would mean so the gate is 360 feet away from us, and that's gate A.
Yes. Which you could choose to make your movement if you wish. It's just going to be a difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if difficult terrain affects me or not. I'm trying to remember. Mobile plus 10 movement. No difficult terrain when I'm dashing.
Well then.
Yay for my mobile feat. So Xenon is going to dash. So that would be 100 movement per thing. So it would just take him 4 turns to get there. So in other words, it would take him 24 seconds to get to the gate and help shut it.
Wow. You will get there very quickly. A lot quicker than I thought you were. Oh, so everyone watches as Xenon just jumps on people's heads and just starts running across their heads like he's running across water.
And when I get to the gate, I'm assuming I'm gonna just like jump upward, grab onto the gate, and try and shove it down with my body weight.
Yeah, you can do that. You're going to run right into it.
All right, that's what I do.
That's what you do. Okay. Let's see. Then I need a dex saving throw at disadvantage.
Might I ask what this is for?
For a big surprise coming through the door.
My favorite. All right, dex saving throw at disadvantage. We have that was a nat 20, and then we have a 13.
Okay, you do not take damage, but you see this 5-inch horn, like a deer antler thickness horn,
Oh,
ram right through the gate. And there seems to be different, like 10 points in the gate now at various lengths as it ran right into the gate and right in front of your face.
oh, that's fun.
And you hear this angry bellow come from the other side. Like something's frustrated before it pulls out the horns. And then it bashes in again. but more of a body check than a horn check.
Gotcha. So Xenon's gonna do thematic thingy, I suppose, just for the fun of it. He drops from he kind of like kicks himself off of the gate very gently and drops to the ground before taking a few jumps backward. Because I'm assuming that the crowd is now dispersed around that area.
Especially from around the gate, yeah.
Mm-hmm. While he's doing that, by the way, is everyone else running in that direction, or is it just Xenon?
Gideon slowly climbs down the roof that he accidentally teleported onto, and then makes his way through the crowd as a heavy-set older man. Not fast, but I feel like he would get there eventually.
It'll take you some time.
Yeah.
How about Owen?
Owen would be making his way over.
Okay. So it would probably be
a good 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes or so. So Xenon will have to try and fend for himself in the meantime. A lot of dodge actions happening, more than likely. But
yeah,
he is going to be very cautious because this is an unfortunate event of I have separated the party, so I have to make sure we stay back together soon. Oh yeah, where's Mr. Raccoon? Was he on me?
Yes, he was.
Okay, I'm with the raccoon.
You have... I don't know how much the raccoon could do for you right now, but...
he has healing spells that he probably can't use.
Yes, they're healing licks.
I mean, if they have verbal or semantic components, he can't use verbal at all.
That's what you think.
Oh.
Because they never do say in the book if your verbal has to be common or another language.
True. I mean, it could just be you shouting out healing spell
or chitter. Or chitter. Whatever is on the other side has managed to plow what looks like a big, muscular, brown furred shoulder into the upper part of the gate, and it's popped it through because the board is buckled under its assault.
Xenon is backing up more, by the way.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, he's saying to the raccoon, if you need to escape, you might want to do so, but otherwise, I guess we're in this together. It's up to you.
He pats you on the chest. As suddenly you see these bunch of red, beady eyes looking through the hole in the gate.
Ah, those are the squirrels, I take it.
And soon as you say that, squirrels just seem to just how would you say, not froth, they seem to just ooze out of the cracks like they're just liquid, and they just move around over the gate and just flow down towards the ground and just spread out like just like liquid. Just they seem to be moving like liquid for some weird reason. And they seem to be chittering in unison, and they all seem to form into a big row in front of you and everyone else as they just sit up and look at you. It's like when you stop and see that, like you walk up to a squirrel on the street and it just stops and looks at you, sits up and looks at you like, what are you?
Xenon's eyes will narrow, and this time he doesn't move backward because he feels like that would initiate something. He will try and talk, I suppose. He'll say, you wouldn't happen to understand me at all, would you?
There is one squirrel that seems to be wearing like an acorn cap, like the top of an acorn,
yeah.
as it steps forward, narrowing its eyes at you, and then points at you as all this other squirrels release what is this just a black ooze. They just shoot out of their mouth at you.
That's just my dodge action.
I figured as much.
What do I roll, or do they have to roll?
Roll me dex saving throw, please.
And it's with advantage. 16.
They do hit some of the other like 2 other people around you, and the goo starts sticking to them and spreading across them. But the goo, then the squirrels seem to move up to the goo, grab it, and start pulling them towards the gate, like they're hauling the people off.
I don't know if the Kobold Bag of Helping is here at the moment.
Actually, the Kobold Bag of Helping would actually be in the midst. And and just so you know, Owen has it, and he's about halfway through. Halfway over.
I mean, at this point, Xenon, admittedly, he isn't going to be pretending to be the super amazing hero that's going to stop this, because he knows if he tries to stop this now, it's only going to make things worse, so he's just watching.
Wow. That might be the smartest thing to do.
Well, yeah, it's like, obviously they came here for a purpose, and they're literally just netting people with this weird ooze stuff, and now they're just dragging them away, and I guess that might be it. Any sign of retreat is a good sign.
Until the door is bursted open. Like literally blown off its hinges.
Of course.
This big, burly, giant elk of an anthro bursts through the doors.
Well, how attractive are we talking?
Immediate question. First question.
The immediate first question is what we used to do all the time.
All right, I'll roll.
Roll a d10.
Wow, a 10.
Oh, you find him absolutely gorgeous. The other 2 can see him. Do you guys want to roll on it?
I really like the idea of like the standoff happening, and then like the 2 other party members are like, "Oh, I saw that goo was thrown at you. Are you okay?" Wow, he's
waving his long, luscious hair as it blows in heroic pose in the wind. He's sort of his chest sort of glittering with sweat in the night.
Oh my gosh. We're not turning this into a romance novel.
Hey, it's his hair's blowing in the wind that isn't happening because we're in a gated area and also it's morning.
I mean, when you have to have some romance with horror, so
yeah.
Cthulhu romance, who knows?
He just has an aura of like attractiveness about him.
Knight, you get to roll this one. Roll me a D100.
Okay. 32.
So as Owen's running, suddenly something just pops out right in front of him. He's sort of not fully sure where it comes from. But Owen, you could catch it, and you realize, and it's written very poorly on it, like almost like a child wrote it in. It's actually crayon, but it's written healing potion or healing potion.
It's written phonetically.
Yeah.
So HEELINGPOSHUN potion.
And it's written in red crayon.
Yes.
Seems legit.
I drank this random substance I found on the ground.
Greg, you've drunken worse in the last campaign.
I know, but that Gideon is a survivalist, maybe.
So I guess that's what we get from the bag of holding.
Hey, it could help. Help to heal your soul after this hot elk man breaks your heart.
No.
I mean, he looks attractive. Doesn't mean aesthetically attractive. So
yeah. So, what about the other 2? Were the other 2 going to roll for the hotness that just bursted through the door?
Sure. I'm not joking. I rolled a 10 as well. I had that new D10. You got me.
We just loaded the D10s.
Yeah. It's imbued with you energy, and I don't. Gideon just kind of runs up like, "Are you all right? Are you all right, friend?" Wow, he is.
Yeah. You make it up right now. You run up to him, and you're sort of taken aback by by the elk man. Mr. Owen, are you gonna roll?
I think he just needs to join our party at this rate because I got a 10 as well. I think we have a Yahtzee here. You can't hear him, but Tolf's squeaking and coughing.
Oh, he's doing his.
He's laughing.
Okay. So, first major enemy of the game, technically, we all get a 10 on the attractiveness scale to them. So, apparently, this is a very attractive looking deer that just barged through the city gates and had squirrels attack us.
So now you guys all have disadvantage on attacking him because you don't want to hurt him.
Are we attacking him?
I don't know.
Why would you attack such a beautiful creature?
Ooh.
Just the idea of us like running in, it's like this dramatic scene of like him ripping through the wall or whatever, and as he walks in, it's like an Abercrombie and Fitch model with like wearing a like a button-up shirt that's half buttoned up and an ascot with like a light blazer tossed over his shoulder.
Gosh. It went from a Cthulhu kind of moment to a hot model kind of moment. So yes, I'm going to need initiative from everyone.
10.
6.
22.
Knight, you are first.
Okay. Is it really angry or does it look like it wants to hurt us?
You're not fully sure quite yet. It hasn't had enough of an action other than burst through door.
I will hold my action for when it attacks.
And then it is the monster's turn.
Cool. I'll find out right now.
Yes, he turns to you all and lets out a intimidating bellow. As he bellows, he sort of slobbers that black stuff out of his mouth. It's not a full-on shooting. It's more of like a bear roar kind of and it goes all over the place. He is going to take an attack. Does a 19 hit you, Knight?
I don't have anything that can change that, so yes, it does.
You notice that out of his mouth shoots this big black tentacle, and he tentacle slaps you.
Ow.
He only does 6 damage, but it was clearly meant to knock you out, but it sort of it missed more than it should have.
Okay. Well, since he attacked, I can use my turn now?
Yep, but the tentacle is coming right out of his mouth, and you notice that there's also a couple more tentacles starting to grow out of its shoulders and out of its sides.
Okay.
He's starting to look monstrous.
Lovely. Even more cute. Xenon is going to run up to this guy and do an unarmed strike. He will roll for damage, or not damage, he'll roll to hit. Does a 14 hit.
Does a 14 hit? Yes, it does.
Alright, so he hits with an unarmed strike. He deals 7 bludgeoning damage as he whacks them with his knuckle duster, which is his Kensei weapon. He will use a key point to make that patient defense. He can now use a dodge as a bonus action, so that's what he'll do.
Okie dokie.
So he attacks, he has dodge ready, and he's also backing up. Because my mobile feat makes it so that you can't take an opportunity attack on me if I've attacked. So, how far away was he? Because I want to go I pretty much want to go back to where I was before.
He was about 10 feet away. He wasn't that far away.
Alright, well, I'm 10 feet back now.
Okay. And then we go Mr. Owen.
He is going to firebolt it, seeing that he is hostile.
And
A
those
19. Oh, no, sorry, 18.
And those squirrels aren't? Anyways, yes, it does hit.
9 fire damage.
That the fire damage seems to make him shrink.
Oh no.
Oh yes. And then Gideon.
Gideon will, I guess, kind of like in character, Gideon would see the strange squirrel situation.
Did my audio
Would
just
he-
die? Hold on.
I don't know. I can hear you.
We can hear you, John.
Uh-oh. I can't hear anything. Oh no. Hold
Oh
on.
no. We hear you.
What happened?
Uh-oh. The evil elk monster has gotten into his head.
No.
He has filled his head with goop.